what would you do, yeah? You done a DNA test and your child wasn't yours.
Ooh. That's a question for you guys, because there's no way that could be feasible for me.
Bro,
I'll be hurt, but I can't neglect the child, innit?
I mean,
I've grown up and
when I say
built a relationship with them. I can't really just, you're not my child.
man's still cutting out though. Yeah. Like obviously not out of the youth's life.
What age did you do the test to find out that the kid ain't yours?
Yeah.
Any age. It don't matter what age.
Because if the child is a couple months, you can S out still.
You can S out at any time, my brother.
No,
you can.
Are you alright?
No.
If that kid is 18 and you find out that kid ain't yours, excuse me.
Practicality is real, dog.
Yeah.
I want pavement for them 18 years.
I'm not saying you don't have to have no communication with the youth. Maybe a little homie, a friend and that. But it's not your youth. Yeah, that's the whole point of the revelation of the DNA test. It's like, oh shit, it's not my youth.
Do you not see that video on Instagram of the guy? He did the DNA test on the daughter's birthday, and he handed it to the baby mum.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
And he hands it to her, and she's there unwrapping this thing, like, oh my God, I can't believe you've done this. And she's unwrapping, and she gets this paper, and she's like, what's this? And she reads it. She's like, so what's the point of this? And he was like, you guys have like 3 months to up and leave.
I said so.
And people in the comments were like, oh, that's so bad. And other people were like, no, he has a right.
Bad?
And I thought to myself, no,
soul, you know?
he's given them enough time. Like, he's given them 3 months
like,
to up and leave.
Yeah, that's enough time still.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? He's not being horrible, being like, you need to duck out now.
No.
He's
that's
just
not
like 3
wrong.
months.
You know why he's not wrong? Because he's entitled to do that, because
the kid's like 4.
You have deceived him, and he has now found out that you deceived him. Exactly.
What? So what do you... The scam artist in my house?
Who said it was a scam?
That's dangerous, like. Now they know I know as well, like. So everything's just all up in the air now, mate.
No, but I thought to myself, I don't think he's wrong. 4 years, so that's 4 years, like, plus the 9 months before that of like, they're rubbing the bump and taking pictures and being so excited. That's so much emotions that she put him through for no reason. Just for her to be like, oh, okay, well, yeah. Just for him to find out. So this whole time, she was just going to keep it under wraps. Like, okay, cool. But you've also deprived the kid of knowing their actual dad. Yeah. Because now you've uprooted the kid from knowing all they've known.
Some people don't care about all of that.
That's where the cycle carries on.
Mate, it's all a bit mad.
Yeah.
But when I saw that video, I was like, oh no. I just thought that could never.
Was it the girl? Was it the daughter or his? Yeah, was the daughter in it?
I think it was her birthday.
Yeah, it was her birthday.
The girl's birthday.
Yeah, I see it still.
Yeah. And he gives her the present. It's like towards the end of the night. So the thing is as well, he could have been a spiteful cunt and just been like, done it in front of everybody. And said, you need to up and leave. You and your bastard kid.
He was recording it.
And he didn't.
But he was watching her open it.
Yeah. But it is a bastard kid. It ain't his. It's not his. Yeah.
No, but the way
he could have done that in front of everybody and just embarrassed her. Fine, fair enough, he recorded it. Cool. But
he recorded it and posted it on social media.
So, but you know what? You deserve way more than that.
You don't have to do that. But obviously,
look,
he's within
you see, personally speaking, me as a person, I don't agree with all of that public embarrassment. Stuff. Like, if me and the girl, say we're on good terms and that, and I find that out, I'm saying that cool. I'm doing it behind the back. I'm doing it behind, like, how he done it. Between me and her, innit? I wouldn't do all of that. But it's different now if it's like, say she's moving mad, like man have to be savage with it. So
you have to think how angry he was.
Yeah.
Because then anger kind of messes up.
But he was really calm in that situation. He was just waiting for her to unwrap it. No, of course.
He's hurting, man. He's definitely hurting.
But it was the fact that it was just like 4 years of someone's life. So it's not only his life you've mucked around now, it's also your kid's life. Like, that was such a selfish move, because you could have just been like, oh, you know what, baby's not yours, or I'm not too sure. There was a period of time where maybe we weren't together and I slept with someone else, whatever. No, but then by that point, before the kid is born and you get an attachment and the child's attached to you, because now at this stage, you're just fucking up the kid's life. Because now you've uprooted this child.
Unless you're heartless and got no soul.
Yeah, but now you've uprooted this child from like a routine that they know.
Don't chat to me sort of thing.
To now go and be like just with you and the mum, and now you got to explain to the child, oh yeah, daddy's not your dad. Like, what kind of conversation is that now you're mucking up with this kid's life? Brand new little innocent soul.
But she has to own that, innit? It's the cycle, and she has to.
Because that's
and she has to move on, and she needs to stop slamming up different men, innit?
This is why being deceitful is an idiot thing. This is why I always tell people I can't be bothered to lie, because you have to tell this story for time. The deeper and deeper you get into the story,
just digging a deeper hole.
It's mad.
You also forget details. That's all.
Exactly.
You understand? You have to all remember shit that's unnecessary for your brain.
It's like, oh shit, did I say
causes
that? Oh yeah, I
grey hairs
did.
and that.
Yeah, no.
You get what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe it's stressful, innit? Like, but fuck
No,
it,
but
You
it's
don't like that
stressful.
stress you carry. They can just carry you with you every time. Like, every time, like.
because they have to keep up appearances.
That's why I don't understand why
24/7.
people cheat. You have time
that's a
in
lot
your
of work,
schedule.
man.
You have
that's
to
time.
do it like and get away with
Yeah,
it.
you have too much
You
time.
have to, bro.
Because,
you have to
mate,
take a lot,
I heard it's
man.
the thrill that makes them do it.
Obviously,
cheat.
because you have to be on adrenaline. You're not
Buzz.
sleeping.
What you saying?
You're constantly anxious.
You're not sleeping.
Buzz.
You're constantly just thinking, raw, like my phone.
But it's true, you're not, because your phone.
It
What do
could
you
go
mean?
left any moment.
My password would be changed every 5 days. Done. You're not remembering shit.
You know what?
You are not
I got
remembering
a story
shit.
on this one. Here.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know people that will have next phones, bro.
Yeah, all of
Oh,
that.
a whole,
I've
like
seen
a
it.
whole, like it's a line.
how do you
You
hide
get
it
a whole
over
next
phone?
line, like
I've seen it.
you get
People
me, like.
hide it, and then
But
it's
how
like,
do you hide that over phone?
What do you
on
mean,
silent,
bro?
it's
When you're with your
away.
partner, it's just not
Bro,
that
this
phone
game.
just not about, bro.
Do you mean
I'm
that
Like,
phone's
talking
left
about-
at work in the office?
That
Yeah,
phone
like-
has
done.
it only works as
Yeah,
you don't need to
like,
carry it
bro.
around. People know. You just
Yeah, they
send that
know,
message
like, they
and you
know.
wait.
People
They
have
know,
a phase at
bro.
the office. What do you
They
mean?
know that.
Bro out here, G.
One
office,
guy I work with, he had an affair in the office
Cool, blind man.
with one of the girls who used to be admin, and then she left. And it's like, rah, you really did this at work like that? Bought her, like, rented her a flat, everything. And all I could think to myself was, wow, you had time to
Wow.
be doing this. You had more than enough time because to rent out a whole second home. A whole second home.
Innit?
So you could go and be there on weekends. What the fuck? Nah, that can't run.
Maybe you just wanted
No.
two gal.
That man there invest in their crime.
Well, you can do that though, and just
No.
and be a free spirit. You don't
You
have
did-
to be
You
in a
just wanted
relationship.
two gal,
Yeah, but
innit?
it's hassle though.
Yeah, but you're married.
But why do you
And
have
then
to
you're
be
doing
exactly?
this.
Why do you have to be married? And be in a
Yeah,
relationship and do that?
he wanted to have his wife and his girlfriend, man.
No,
What's
you
wrong?
can't have your cake and
You
eat
wanted
it.
to
Sorry.
have your cake?
What do you
No,
mean?
because
you
having
can't
your
do
cake
that.
and eating it will get someone killed.
What do you
No.
mean you can't do that?
You can't
You
do
can't.
that.
Says who?
Boy, that's not
Says
how
the
God
laws
made
of
it.
matrimony. You can't
You get
do
me?
it.
But alright, cool. Say his wife was cool with it. Then what?
Then that's an open relationship, and that's an idiot thing.
Did I not stop that out properly?
What? Wait,
It
wait.
is
They're
though.
smoking.
Yeah, it's still working.
Oh shit!
Looks nice on camera.
That's an open
Aesthetics.
relationship. Is it
Yeah,
easy thing?
exactly. You might as well just be doing your own. You're both doing your own thing.
No.
Why? You,
Nah, mate.
but why you married and it's
Nah,
open?
mate.
Like so, what you say?
Nah.
What's wrong? Like there's people out there that
So
got
you would do
multiple
that, B?
wives.
So you do that?
Shout out to them, but that's a joke thing.
So you have a wife and then you're like, oh, you know, I want my cake and eat it.
No.
But the way you're going on is
Exactly.
like,
You see?
you're there carrying
Then
on
what-
like you're the
There's some
advocate,
people out there
mate.
that are like that, bro.
So what if your girl says she wants to sample other things?
Fam, that's a mad thing, fam.
Wow,
That's-
we.
Could you imagine?
She wants to sample, innit?
Example Eddie's.
No, she's out.
Episode sponsored by Eddie's.
She's out.
But anyway,
Man said she's out.
that's
She's
crazy.
out. She's out there. What? Huh?
Nah,
What did
mate.
you say? I say nothing. Man's gone. Disattaching, fam. Straight away.
That's what I'm saying.
Straight away, bro. The
don't
moment,
even have to
see the
react.
moment, the moment I heard that,
sliding.
like, what? Huh? I say nothing. Disattaching. Gone. She's gonna be thinking. She
So
might
would you
not-
expect her to stay around if you said that?
What?
Of course he would.
Of course you would.
What?
So you've said, you know what, babe, I want an open relationship. Would you expect her to stay around?
An open relationship. I wouldn't want an open relationship. Why would I want to
No,
share
if
myself?
it's hypothetically speaking.
If I
that we're
wanted
doing
a
It's
it.
open
hypothetically,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Would you expect? So you said like, oh yeah, no, I'm out, like whatever. So would you expect her to stay around
What?
if you said that?
I want an open
Under
relationship.
duress.
Like, oh yeah, babe, I want a sample of a poussoir. Would you expect her to stay around?
Poussoir was the word that
I
she
don't
used.
know. I'll be honest, I don't know. Can't give you the answer.
See, you're trash.
Yeah,
Trash. Absolute
He wants us to
trash.
stay.
He gave the answer that was basically.
So you expect her to be like, okay, fine, we don't have to experiment. But as soon as it comes to you now, it's like, well, babe, please stay. Like, it's okay. You can still be here, but I just want
Nah,
to be
man.
out there doing my thing, but you can stay.
Obviously,
Yeah.
obviously, my belief.
You're laughing because you would. That's why you're laughing.
I know it's the end of what I swear to you.
Mate.
No, but my belief is that.
Is that the woman should stay? That's your belief.
No.
innit?
My belief is obviously.
You're laughing so much because it's true.
There's a master. Hey, there's a master key in it. You get? It's all about the master key saying. You heard the master key saying.
Yeah.
Trash. You are trash.
get
Point
me?
blank, you're trash.
I just don't believe, like, obviously,
You're trash.
you can. A man can be a man to multiple women. innit?
Uh-huh.
But
But a woman can't be a woman to multiple men?
Yeah, why?
Nah.
Why? Why is it one rule for one and not for the other then? Hmm?
Why is it come for the other and not for the other? I just believe that.
Because you're trash. That's why. You're trash.
Double standard.
You are. It is such a double standard,
Yeah, I know, it's
mate.
peak, man.
You are.
Man
It's not
said
even
it's
peak.
peak.
It's not even peak, mate. It's just trash. Point blank.
IP. It's real
Trash.
though. I hear what you're saying. Fam.
Bro,
But at the same time,
see,
man's
obviously,
not
you
agree,
see,
but
you
man
see,
hears what
you
you're
see,
saying.
like the way.
I understand what you're saying, innit?
Alright,
But
cool. Let me
it's
see.
just trash.
Do you know why I think that way is because the way obviously women are. I'm saying like cool. You don't
what's the way of women?
like you're more like you see you're very emotionally attached. Like it's completely different.
Okay,
innit?
not every woman is emotionally attached. Okay, move on
Ooh,
from that one.
oh, okay.
But go
I
on.
feel like every woman's either emotionally attached or scarred. From
Yeah,
being
that's what I'm saying.
emotionally
Like,
attached. Kapow! You hear that?
It's one of the
yeah,
two.
it's one of the two.
Wow,
G.
what?
Might be
Question.
both.
No, you get women out
Because
there that
that's
aren't
a woman's
emotionally attached
see,
at all
the
that
thing
move
is,
like man.
alright, cool. A woman's nature is to nurture and to love, bro.
And
Like,
what's
you
a
get-
man's
that's-
nature to be trash?
No, that's the.
Why you kissing your teeth
You
for?
can't say
Are you
that.
seeing the
I
wild,
heard
yeah?
that. I
Are
heard
you seeing the wild, yeah? You see the lion, yeah? A lion has a pride, did it? Get me? And what follows?
You get me?
You get me?
That's your argument. That's your argument.
He's digging a deeper hole, fam.
Boy, it's so deep.
I tried to run this argument the other day. It didn't work. It just made my sound like a real.
So your argument
get me.
is that you are the head of the pride, and in so being that, you're allowed multiple women.
No, I believe in having one woman though.
But you clearly don't.
You told me at the
You
thing,
just
it's
compared yourself
hypothetical.
to a
You
pride
said-
of lions.
I heard that.
Did they not say it was hypothetical?
I mean, you brought that back around real nice. Cause you get me.
Fine,
But
fair
I don't
enough,
know if it
it's
still applies to this side of
okay.
what we're saying.
Okay,
but I'm
so
just gonna let that run 'cause
hypothetically-
that was hella smart.
Okay, fine. So hypothetically, then you're seeing yourself as the head, yeah?
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically,
Yeah,
which means hypothetically you're trash.
Hypothetically, I'm not
Point
trash.
blank.
Jeez Louise.
Hypothetically, you are trash.
I'm not.
That was crazy.
Because I believe in
So
having one woman.
because lions
No,
have a
but
pride,
obviously-
but there's other
Aye,
animals
just
out there
because I
like
understand the
cheetahs
logic
that
to
have
it.
one partner.
Aye, just
The
'cause I-
woman leaves the man and takes her kids. Why? Because he's trash in the animal kingdom.
Fam, what do you mean? So you're trying to... You're saying, alright, cool. In the animal kingdom, do you know what
You
happens?
brought it to animals first, didn't
Yeah,
it?
you
You
see-
said lions, but
you
I'm just pointing you
Some-
into the
in some
direction of
animals,
cheetahs.
They got all funny kind of lifestyles. But it's not
Yeah.
always moving like lions.
It's not always like that. Every
Lions
animal's
are
not the
just
same.
G's, bro.
But obviously,
all
let's
that
talk
is.
about human beings, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about humans then, innit? Hypothetically. Hypothetically, we're going to talk about humans, yeah? Okay.
Well, fair that.
But why would a man want multiple different women? That's
I
not
don't
good.
know, ask P,
Some
because he
men-
clearly
this is
wants
the second time I
it.
heard you ask this
Hey,
question.
some men do.
Yeah.
Why?
Like you, P.
I don't. I didn't.
No,
You know what's funny?
I know why not, but
Although
why
we're
not?
not supposed to be doing it anymore,
Uh-huh.
but why would you not want to have? Fam, you see,
Why
when
would
we-
you want to?
What would do what? What? I don't know. what
Have
to do.
multiple women. It's
No,
boring.
joking. It's boring.
Yeah.
Fam, you know if you was like a king, yeah,
Yeah.
like let's say like back in the day, in somewhere in them days in the Bible times, yeah,
Yeah.
or even just a rich guy,
You have 20,000 concubines. And them thing there.
concubaninos, fam, and then wives,
i.e. sightings.
and then wives. I'm not saying that's the way to go, but fam,
I mean, the way guys move nowadays, why would you want multiple women? You guys all
Because
complain, oh, women give me a headache, but then you want more than one.
You want 5
but
headaches?
I'm talking about. Wait, I was talking about only in this construct of royalty. It's the only place that I feel like it would run.
So yours is royalty His is animal royalty.
So what is on
Ayo.
No, I'm not on the.
Okay.
No, I'm not on
Someone's got sense.
Obviously,
No one said that, man.
we're speaking hypothetically here.
Why would you think
Okay,
a man wouldn't want
hypothetically.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you're single.
Yeah, but my question is
You're scouting
hypothetically,
around,
why
that's
would a man
different,
want
innit?
that?
As the way a man is built,
Yeah.
by the way, you know what I mean, or that you get me.
What? Like
The original man.
No,
that genetic from Adam?
Adam.
Adam was a one.
But Adam had one wife.
He was
Exactly.
on his.
It was King Solomon and all them man that messed it up.
No, but they was calm.
10,000
They
concubines
could
and
do it though. It was all right
What
at the time.
What was his demise? Too many gal in it.
As long as you treat them all equal.
No, but that was the wrong galley, fam.
As long as you
You
treat them
know,
all
fam.
equally,
You can't.
are you all right?
Because you're always going to have your favourite one.
You
what I
understand
mean?
where I'm coming from? But she just stays in a better house.
You can't
still
treat
see
no
them
one
in the week.
equally. It just don't work.
They're all equal then.
You have your
Yeah,
people
your
them in
favourite
charge
is
of
your
the schedule,
main. The
bro.
rest of them are side bitches.
Some of them are just cooking
So no
as
one
well
is
and that.
equal.
Oh, did I sound
So
bare,
say
bare,
no.
bare
Or say,
me too saying that?
say you got five,
Bro.
and all five are your favorite.
All five are your favourite.
Have your favorite thing in each. They all have
Yeah.
each. You get what I'm saying?
One's got the good oomph, one's got the good
one's got
neck.
a
The
good-
way you guys are digging yourselves a whole and a half. A whole and a half, mate.
What are you talking about, Shannon? What did we do? What's happening?
Like, oh, what if all five are your favourite? Are you all right?
I don't
Why
know.
do you need five? That's just pure greediness.
Hmm.
Oh, I want to have five because, you know,
Muslims
to,
that-
to me, if
enjoy
you
the
have more
buffet,
than
innit?
one girl, clearly you're insecure.
Nah.
Point blank, you're
I
insecure.
understand.
I don't care.
Facts.
You're insecure.
Insecure.
You're insecure. Why do you need five women?
Wait, let's look.
Why do you need
You
five
already
women?
know at this table by tally, nobody here actually agrees with that lifestyle.
Well, I don't know.
The man are empty inside still.
The only one I can kind of
see
say
the
doesn't
empty
really
shells.
is him.
Looking for a way
He's the
to
trashiest
fill.
one.
Do that lifestyle.
No?
No.
No? Okay.
Well, I'm not allowed to do that no more because it's not right anymore.
Just Ayo, what about the photographer?
What about me?
No, I know he don't agree with it. Even though he's trash as shit,
I'm
he
not
don't
trash,
agree
man.
with it.
I'm just a savage.
No, you're trash, mate. There's a
not.
difference.
No,
I'm
don't
a
say that
savage.
to
You're
the
trash.
I'm
There's
wholesome.
no
Why are you getting into
difference.
this? Because
I'm just
I
saying
told
it
you.
is.
I told you because a girl
I ain't
cried and I
trash.
laughed at her. That's not savage, man.
That's savage.
Savage.
The girl cried and you thought.
Because she was being emotional, over because I blocked her. Why are you crying about that? People get blocked all the time.
You're just wicked. That's all
That's
that is.
it.
Wicked and
Niggas
bad.
get killed all the time, B.
That's a red flag if she's crying because you blocked her.
Exactly.
Why is that a red flag?
Why are you crying about that?
But it's Ayo. Ayo hardly gives
bro, is your
anyone an
mental
Why is that
explanation
red
until
flag,
after
bro?
the fact.
Bro,
Why is that?
because
Saying
someone
true.
blocked you, you're crying.
Why?
A girl is crying because she got blocked.
Yeah.
Why is that? a
Yeah,
red
but
flag?
Ayo never gives an explanation.
what was
Oh,
the
you asked too many
relationship with the
questions.
blocker?
Blocked.
Alright, cool. How deep was your relationship with this girl first?
We're in a relationship. She was just a name, and I just blocked her. Then her friend told me that she's crying, and then I was laughing.
Alright.
I know, but what was your relationship?
Oh,
with
we
her?
was talking, like, she kind of fancies me, innit? I was on her, but I wasn't on her like that. But then she was annoying me, and I just blocked
Exhibit A.
Oh, you didn't
Trash.
let it down slowly or
But
not?
this is the guy that
No,
you
she was
just giving-
she was being
Yeah,
her name,
you know
so I
what
just
mean,
blocked her.
man.
No, I gave him his props, but I know he's trash.
I'm not
No,
trash,
you're
man.
You're trash, bro.
No, man.
If you can count how many
I'm
times
a
I
good
said
dude,
trash
man.
to
I
you,
just-
mate, it's unreal.
I just have
Anyway.
savage tendencies.
No, you're trash. You're trash.
Ayo.
Instant trash.
I'm not. Hey.
Why?
You got annoyed because a girl was asking you questions, mate.
Because she was treating this like breakfast club.
How else do you get to know
calling me?
someone?
Is she Charlemagne or something? Why are you asking my bare questions,
I'm sorry she
man?
couldn't look into her crystal ball and know
She's-
all the
she's-
answers.
No, she's fed, man. That's fed.
Wow, what are you hiding, fam?
I'm not hiding
Do you know
nothing.
what I mean?
Because you're saying it like, well, I can't be chatting.
Would
to
you have a
like-
problem for girls asking you
So
questions?
what did she do exactly why you blocked her?
I prefer it.
Oh,
actually, 'cause
right.
No, she was lying. She was annoying. Like, I found her irritating, so I just said, I'm blocking her. Something like that.
Everyone's too clingy to Ayo. Ayo's skin is too clingy to him. If you could take it off, he would.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely would, man. Still.
See? Mate,
She does this all the time.
I really
yeah,
don't.
She's destroying my
I
name.
really don't.
You're ruining my market, you know. Someone can watch this and think, raw.
Some could watch it and think,
They can fancy
thank
me.
you, Shannon, for saving me from trash.
No, not thank you, Shannon, man. You're ruining my market.
Thank you,
man.
Shannon, for
Man
saving me
said
from
my
trash.
market.
You're welcome.
Listen.
Thank you very. Anyway,
You're
we're not
ruining my
trashing
market
you,
of the
like.
big girl, man.
She
Allow
keeps
it,
trying to
man.
make it out like we're
Mate.
trash. We're not trash. Like.
You're trash, mate.
We're wholesome.
What's my market? You know them big girl, refrigerator
BBW.
body, asthma attack
BB.
breathing, sounding like she got COVID. That's my girl. Shout out to all the fluffy babes.
The big ones.
I also
Big
like
fluffy
the
things.
no
Fluffy
neck.
thing.
The
Yeah,
no
them
neck
no neck.
situation.
Yeah.
The jello arms and all them ting there, you get me?
Boy!
Polo
body
leg and them
shaming.
ting there.
How do you even make
What you
that
saying?
work?
BMI
Huh?
off
How
the
do you even
scale
make
and
that
that.
work?
Where do you find everything?
Is that
You
kebab?
know,
The more meat, the more you're enjoying it. Come
No,
on, man.
no, not always, not always, not always.
Did you hear what Amai says, bro? Did you hear what Amai says?
I said
like,
the more
wow.
meat, the more you can enjoy it.
Come on,
And
man.
you're dying.
Come on.
Yeah. At the end, I'm not ruining your market, innit?
You're ruining my market,
No,
man.
people just find out for themselves and be like, oh,
Because they're
wow.
looking at me like, oh.
Shannon was speaking sense.
No,
Yes,
they're
I
looking at me
was.
like, oh,
Yes,
this
I
guy's
was.
evil. I'm not evil, man. I'm not.
You're not evil.
No.
But anyway, you've got a problem with all men anyway.
Why do I have a problem with all men?
Always just after
Yeah.
men.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, but I don't believe in that.
No.
No, if a girl's me to you, she don't like you.
Because he's talking sense. I think you need to repeat that for the microphone because it doesn't just apply to children. Can you just say that again, please?
So do you know when you're younger
Yeah.
Mm.
and your mum goes, oh, the more the girls meet you, the more she likes you.
Mm-hmm.
You're really mean to Io, you know that, right?
Wow.
Did you know that's
What you
actually
saying? What are you
a
saying?
really
what?
bad thing to
She's
say to
saving.
kids,
She's
though?
saving you, Io.
Wow.
She said, "Yeah, don't worry."
You know,
I
it's
see,
a bad thing to
I
say
see-
to kids, though.
She says, "Yeah, Io,
So-
what she's doing, she's ruining the market. So yeah, you're
No.
there ready for her when she's ready."
No, but it's bad to
You're
say to
there.
little kids because you know when like parents used to say it when you were little and be like, like if a boy's mean to you, it means he likes you. That kid could then grow up and think, oh well, if the guy's like being abusive to me, it's just because he loves me so much. That's a terrible thing to say to kids.
That's them psycho man there, man.
No, but it's a bad thing to start from a young age, point blank.
No.
But that's how some man show their
Shannon
love, though.
touched on a mad
No.
psychology
They're mad
that no one's
psycho.
breathed
They
still.
follow her to work
No,
and
but
all
it's
them
a
things.
bad thing to say
Pretend
to
to be the
kids.
janitor. Come on, man.
No, it's but whether no, but
Before the relationship.
yeah, but even before the relationship, you won't.
No, but
Yeah,
think
but
about
before
it
the
as a
relationship,
child.
you're not seeing that as red flags.
Think
You're
about the
looking at that
message
like,
as a
oh yeah,
child.
but he loves me. It's fine. Then before you know it, now you're cut off from everybody. Oh shit, you're cut off from everyone, and it's like, oh yeah, but it's only because he loves me. It's fine. It's fine.
That's tough.
No, it's not. That's a major, major, major red flag from little. If he's mean to you, punch him in the dick. Trust me, he won't be mean to you again.
Wow.
Understand it?
You see what I'm talking about?
Why do you hold all
See,
this
remember
energy?
what I
Why?
said a couple
Yeah, but the
minutes
same
ago?
thing goes
See what I'm
vice
talking
versa.
about?
If a girl,
All the
if
abuse,
if a
like-
mum says
You're
that
getting on to
her
me for
son-
laughing at someone that I blocked them, but you're punching man in the things.
He must punch her in the vagina, the pishwang.
Yeah, but same thing applies.
Guys, wait. 'cause we
Same
have
thing
to remember
applies
we're
point
outside.
blank.
We're
Because you
outside.
shouldn't be instilling that into kids full stop. Whether
have
it's
to
girl
use
or boy, you shouldn't
poussoir.
be saying.
Okay, but okay, let's be
Shouldn't
real.
be saying
But
it.
you see, kids,
Kids
are kids, man. It's ignorant,
No,
man.
kids are impressionable.
Because when you got to be a teenager or grown
Okay,
man,
think of it this
you're
way.
not being mean to a girl because you like her when you
Okay,
grow
no,
up.
think of it this way, yeah? You swear around a child from birth, yeah?
Yeah.
You're there cussing them like all of this from birth.
Yeah.
What do you think that first word that kid's gonna say?
It's gonna stop saying swear words.
Right, the same thing goes.
But
If
that's a
you're there
different
instilling
scenario,
it into a child, say, oh, it's okay. If
'Cause
he's
no
being
one
mean
our
to you, it's
age,
fine.
yeah.
He likes you. If she's being mean to you, it's fine. She likes you. No, that ends up fucking up that child because now that child is thinking, oh, okay, it's fine if they're mean to me.
Yeah, but this
it
is
just
not
means they like
Hey
me.
Arnold when my homegirls being mean to my man.
No, I'm not saying it
Man
is.
our age,
But
if they
am I
like
wrong?
you, they
Am
can't
I
be
wrong
rude
for
to you.
saying that though?
Yeah, that was actually abuse, you know.
Exactly, but you're instilling that into your child, saying, yeah, it's fine.
But it's Hey Arnold, man.
worry,
It's
it's
not
fine.
serious, man. It's a
It's
cartoon.
okay. So you're saying that to an impressionable 4-year-old whose mind is like a sponge still,
But I'm not gonna
absorbing
say
all
that,
of
though.
that. So when they get older now, and then now they're in this abusive
But
relationship,
I'm not gonna say that
it's
to my
okay.
son. I'm gonna say if she's being rude to you,
And
boy
now your
her
kid
off.
comes to you
And
saying,
laugh-
oh
and
yeah,
laugh
my
at her.
wife hits me, oh yeah, my boyfriend hits me. And now it's like, oh, it's okay, he likes you.
Listen. Yo, them things are not happening.
I also said he's
Listen.
gonna tell his son, if your girl's rude to you, boy her off and then laugh at her.
Boy her off in front of the whole class. Make her cry in front of the whole class and laugh about it. That's death on my child. That's death on my seed.
And you're still instilling toxicity into your child.
Because the girl was being mean to him. If the girl's being nice to me, she'd be nice back, innit?
Let's all agree here that Io really does have savage tendencies, innit?
Yeah, tendencies. I'm not a savage person. There's two different things.
I'm just saying, innit? Either way, it's still toxic behaviour. You shouldn't be instilling none of that into an impressionable child. When the kid's a teenager, by all means, they now know right from wrong.
So when your child comes to you, mommy, I'm getting bullied,
show me the parent. Can I look up the parent and watch the child in its face and say, carry on touching my child, you see what happened to your mum? Same thing gonna happen to you.
I'm telling my child to thump out that teeth.
Exactly. This is Karate Kid, man. This ain't no lie.
This is the first.
Tell the teacher, make a report.
My mum has always said to me, if someone hits you, hit them back, but don't hit first. That's what she always said to me.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
More times than not, my mum used to say, you know what, don't worry, I will deal with it. Why? Because she wanted me to have a clean record. And that clean record has had my back from day one.
Yeah, no, from young, I fully got shown.
Because from when I was little, it was like, don't worry. However, if they touch you, you make sure you do it 10 times harder so they understand. Make them understand, don't trouble you. Point blank. However, at the same time, my mum has always been there like, don't worry. They trouble you, don't worry, we'll deal with this. And then it's been dealt with. And that kid ain't trouble me. One kid used to pinch me when I was in primary school. I was timid, quiet. Used to pinch me. And my mum said to his mum one day, let my daughter come home with one more mark from your child. I will come to your house and I will knock you out. Come home. What did I have? A mark. My mum went round to the house. Knock, knock, pap. Told you what was going to happen. Child never troubled me again. Why? Because you needed to understand.
That's so long. That's effort, man.
You needed to understand. No, but did my mum ever say? But did my mum ever say to me, embarrass the child? No, my mum was like, okay, we'll deal with it.
Nah,
the parent's innocent, man. I'll terrorize the child.
No, man. I got. This is.
Why is the parent innocent?
This is a life lesson. I got to teach the child the life lesson.
No, but they don't. What if they don't know that their child's a bully?
You know your child's a bully.
No, they don't know. Trust me.
You know your child is a bully.
Exactly.
But you know your child's a liar.
My point of it, this is a life lesson. You got to learn. You got to learn. I'm going to say, I'm going to show them how to handle that situation.
No, of course, my mum has shown me how to handle situations as well. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted, because there's been times like,
beat them up.
One kid bullied me, I flipped the table on him and threw a pencil in his eye.
Don't be intimidated, bro.
Yeah. Because you pushed me to that limit, so the table got flipped on you. You're now on the floor. Took my sharpened pencil, ping, right in your face.
Right, you're moving mad.
This explains why
you're
moving.
When she's violent. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, I'm telling you, she abuses men.
No, I don't. No, I was in a technically speaking, I was in an abusive relationship.
Yeah, I understand that.
I don't think Shan abuses guys.
Nah, man, because she's on.
She probably cusses them out and makes them feel insecure about themselves.
No.
I don't know about.
See the way Shan is as a person, yeah. I'm saying I don't know, how you can. Obviously, she must be just.
You're questioning how I've had a lot of cool.
She must have met a lot of cool-headed men, yeah, because her way of reacting and dealing with certain things. I'm saying, yo, bro.
Look, I just come from a family where it's say what you mean and mean what you say, innit? So if
Yeah,
I
you're
tell
on
you to go
smoke.
fuck yourself,
That's my point. Like,
then that's what I said. Because I meant it.
Yeah, but you got 0 to 100 though, man.
Yeah, but if we talk afterwards, then it's like, okay, cool.
So I'm saying
Like, that
she
was
must
said
be abusive,
because I was
fam.
angry. No,
When
mate.
she's
Mom
angry.
says she's abusive.
Bro,
I'm
what
not
do you mean,
abusive.
fam? She's gonna be there like when she gets angry, might just throw something quick, like.
Okay, fine.
Why
fair
do you
enough.
think I try not to
I
wind this
kicked a
girl up?
suitcase down at a guy once.
You did what?
You
I
did
kicked
what?
a suitcase. It was full of books. I kicked it at him while he was going down the stairs. But he deserved
No,
it.
That's what I'm
It
talking
didn't
about.
touch him.
Pause. I shouldn't be laughing.
It didn't touch
What do you
him.
mean?
It did not touch
That sounds like
him.
something that happens on the show.
He was
that
the
I watch.
stairs. He was here. I kicked down the
Chris,
suitcase.
cut this out, please. Yeah.
I mean,
Disclaimer: we don't condone them thing there. Why for them thing there?
It's full of books.
It was like it wasn't even.
You knew what you was doing.
Half filled. No, I just kicked it out of anger.
That's a great question. Why?
I just kicked it out of anger.
She was reenacting Chucky, boy. Man said the pre-workout.
He said no pre-workout. She said, "What do you mean no pre-workout?"
No, it wasn't a thing like it wasn't a thing I intentionally kicked it down the stairs to harm it. I just got mad and I just kicked it.
Why'd you get mad?
He just pissed
Why
me
was
off.
there?
What
why
did he
was
do?
there a suitcase full of books by the stairs.
What was the?
Oh, we just moved in.
What?
Right. I mean,
Okay, we just moved in.
We're
We had a
filling
bit
in
of a
some super
spat. He
breaks.
just pissed me off, so I just ended up kicking it. After he was down the stairs, I kicked it.
So it was your boyfriend. It wasn't just a random guy.
No, it's my
oh no,
boyfriend.
yeah, it was boyfriend, but you know. I mean, it doesn't, regardless, like, she's
So, alright, cool.
But I didn't do it to hurt him.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
No, I didn't do it to hurt him.
You did? Oh my
could have
God.
done a lot.
Okay, let me reiterate.
You could have killed him.
These are the stairs.
So you seriously injured
These
him?
are the stairs. The suitcase was here. Yeah, so
And
this
he
is
was in front of
this
the
is
suitcase,
him.
right?
No, he's by the banister now. He's walked down and I kicked the suitcase.
Yeah, but
But I mean, that could have just done a.
Say that landed on his toe on Brocky's toe. What?
Look how what you're saying.
Well, why was you in the way? Why was you in the
I
way?
mean, I hear that.
Because I was pissed off. So I
Like,
kicked
you
it.
get me? That it's an
Just
inconvenience. Like
instant
you
reaction.
just
That
called
could've
it
killed him.
because you got angry at
You're
man.
out for time.
That's a form of
hold on.
abuse.
Can I please
Abuse.
say
You're
it had like
abusive.
3 books in the suitcase?
Oh my God.
Wow.
Who is that killing?
Now she mentions that. Now she
He
mentions
had 3
that.
books.
She's trying to
No.
downplay it. She's trying to make
No,
it
no,
sound
I'm
like
not
he's
you
not
guys.
deep.
I'm backtracking
I
it
talk about a
and try to dig
suitcase
myself
full of
out of a hole.
books.
I said what I said.
Suitcase full of books.
hold on.
Had like
How big
3,
is the
4 books.
suitcase if it's got 3
3
books on
or
the
4
suitcase?
fucking books.
Well, I kind of finished unpacking it. Realized I didn't want the books, so I just left them in the
There's not a
suitcase.
suitcase full of books.
I feel like
3 books in it.
There's books in it.
Shannon's violent.
But it's
love
full of
the,
books, no?
The externals.
You know, here's your 2 pence. Ain't nobody asked for your opinion.
You lot
Okay, leave me
gonna-
alone.
You like have Max.
I'm just
yeah,
saying,
that's
innit?
crazy. You're
But I'm not
I
abusive.
was gonna play with that. It's crazy.
Oh,
That's
here.
cool. Thank you. You look very interesting. Man.
Nah,
Heavier
obviously,
than I
obviously,
thought
I'm
it
not
would
saying
Yeah.
you're
Yeah, just go.
abusive like that, but
You just did.
you're a bit. Obviously, you're more to the abusive side, isn't it? Let's say you just know how to restrain and.
No, because my relationship before that one, we had arguments. That was it.
Yeah.
There was no form of abuse. My relationship after that one had a few little arguments here and there. No violence. It was him in general, because then he ended up showing his true colours and decided to want to try kill me.
Okay, that's mad.
Only difference is, instead of fight or flight, I just had murder.
So you had the fight basically.
Yeah, but I thought, so you ain't
She's-
killing me. I'll kill you first, and then
Had
I'm
the
gonna
fi-
call
you
my
had the
mama.
fight and the flight.
I just thought to myself, I'm gonna kill you, and
You're
then I'm
doing
gonna
things
call
with
my
that.
mum, and my mum's gonna know what to do, because after I done killed you now,
That's
it's like,
EastEnders, you know. That's the
Yeah.
EastEnders episode. Yeah, we her standing over the body and her mum just shows up.
I'm sorry.
no, but I'm just saying, innit? Like, I'm
I'm
not abusive like that. I have no
Like,
need to be
yeah.
abusive. If I don't want to be part of it, I'm gone.
I mean, I like this as a ring. But yeah, no,
I
I,
like
hear
it
that,
as a
man.
ring.
Like, it's
It's
Nah,
a good
obviously,
little
I'm just
accessory, innit?
I'm just pulling your leg,
No, it's
man.
my
man.
It's a bit
haircut. It
too
cost
long,
me
that.
like a whole like 7
I'm just
quid,
playing,
mate.
Shan, man. Don't worry, man. I know you're not
H&M.
abusive. You
Mhm.
just
I know you keep looking
you just
at
like
me,
an
so-
alpha.
Yeah. Well, who doesn't want an alpha?
Exactly.
Alpha
Why
what?
do I want some weak
And
ass
then
man?
Alpha,
And-
quote unquote alpha male.
And then
I
obviously,
don't
but
know
I'm
what
sure.
you're talking about.
Everybody was about to say
I
that.
wasn't nodding.
Why did you
Quote
say
unquote.
that?
I wasn't
That's
nodding.
exactly what I was about to just say.
Allegedly,
I was waiting.
Well, who wants a weak ass man?
Yeah, but then
No, but obviously
Who wants a
nobody
weak
wants
ass man?
so you don't want gamma or
weak ass man.
or beta or whatever they're called.
No.
Beta or beta or
No.
whatever they're called.
Beta.
No way.
Why would you even feel like you're a beta? Imagine
I don't,
feeling
I know
like
I'm
Imagine
alpha.
feeling
What's
beta.
what's a beta? The fake version of you?
They're basically soft.
Nah,
They're soft youths, but
it's not soft youths. It's people.
It's a yes
that's
man.
that's a closer. It's a
It's a yes
person
man.
that accepts
It's like
that they support the alphas. Basically, they accept their role
No.
in society.
Like, I know I'm an alpha, so why do I want somebody?
I said, oh, that's terrible.
That's why I said.
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
why I
don't
said. Why
scope.
would you?
But that's
would
why
you-
I'd rather be with an
Horrible.
alpha. I've
No,
been
but
brought up to be an alpha, so it's
That's
like, cool,
fine.
I'd happily be
But
with another alpha. I want no one weaker.
Imagine feeling
fuck?
that way inside.
You can have two
Imagine,
alphas,
because there are
trust me.
people out there.
Yeah, you
not
work out
everybody
when to
can
be
alpha.
submissive.
Remember, this world can't.
That's
You
what I'm
work out
saying.
when to be
alphas.
submissive and it works.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
that's fine.
Whether that's a female
But more times than
acting
not, the guy
alpha,
is submissive. So I'm okay with it.
whether that's a
I'm telling
female
you,
acting
fam.
alpha or that's a
Just
male
saying.
acting alpha.
Shan, you
where-
know what I can see you as one of the people who have a man on a leash.
Wow.
Nah, mate, that's my sister. That ain't me. That's my
Hey,
sister.
no, you kill me.
Listen, we're not talking kinky shit.
I'm just telling. I'm just
No,
saying.
that's my sister.
The way
Trust
she
me.
moves, yes.
What?
This is too easily gets into
So, madam,
mad,
do you not
mad
think you're
subjects.
alphas?
Yeah,
don't
you
think
guys
you're
think
alpha
you're
males?
alphas? Do you think you're an alpha?
No.
Oh damn! Oh no!
No, but
Think
Oh,
about that
my
shit.
respect.
How
That
does
shit
your-
is
how does
right
your
through
brain
my
work?
veins, man.
100% no.
Huh?
Why?
You don't think you're alpha?
No, I'm more. No, I feel like if I have to lead, then I'll know when to lead. But I don't think generally that's
But
So you're weak?
that's what an alpha is.
So you're weak?
No, I'm not weak. I just know my. I just know
If
my
you're not an
place in
alpha,
it.
you're weak.
You know the realest
No,
thing is
what do you
most
mean?
men, huh?
You're beta.
Yeah, beta.
Let's say
There's
you're beta,
beta, there's gamma,
Most
there's-
men are betas,
As long as you're not run.
but they're
Yeah.
scared to admit that they're betas in public, so they act like alphas.
It's-
Alphas, like you just said, I don't think. Alphas don't need to act like alphas.
Yeah,
Like
they
we'll
act
talk
just
about
like
lions,
they
right?
know.
Yeah,
A
like,
lion don't need to act like the boss.
A lion
Because he
know.
knows when you come near him and you really push him too much, he's gonna show you he's the alpha. He's not gonna run away from the situation. I was having this conversation yesterday with a man where he was literally saying to me, "Yo, like if anything kicks off, I cut out. I tell everyone like, I'm not staying." And I would have thought he would have been a man to stay there and do his shish kebab. Not that anyone has to stay and do any kind of shish kebab. You know what I mean? But it's one of them ones where it's like, it's the way you actually think when it comes to crunch time. It's nothing to do with what somebody's gonna say I will do, because a day might come where you have to do what you said that you will do,
And
and if you don't do it, you're not that guy. You're not that
Yeah.
alpha.
100.
You were just saying it in the midst. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, there's a lot of people that are alphas, and they are bossy with it. You can't take that away from them. But there's a lot of people that are alphas, and like you, I believe you're a lot more quiet with it because you're processed. It don't bother you. You don't need to think about that shit. You go on with your life and you do your thing. But when shit kicks off, you know what you can do. That's not a beta. A beta will run or call the police. And some Pharrell, that's like Pharrell. He's like a self-proclaimed. He doesn't mind that. And there's nothing wrong with being a beta. Know what? Like, we don't have to be like running away. Is not a dickhead thing. Calling police is not wrong, because at the end of the day, we say it's some joke thing, but if something happen, God forbid, to anybody or anybody that's anybody's connected to, you're calling Fed. You're not gonna try and call your boys.
100%.
You're calling Fed,
Yeah.
and you're gonna rely on them. Please, officer, and all of that. So we can't talk shit, because they'll be the alphas then, and most of them are betas.
Yeah.
But they put on the uniform, they become alphas. So anybody can be a fucking alpha in uniform, but in mentality, when push comes to really shove, like, you get me.
Just when it comes to the crunch.
If something kicks off and you're in a club or something like that, like, man would just run towards the situation. But that's slightly security training as well. But I'm not really thinking about, oh, this person might have did it. I'm just thinking, okay, this needs to be diffused. Do you get what I'm saying?
See, I wouldn't expect a guy like, first of all, if it's not your problem, stay out of it.
Yeah,
If it's a situation that you
But
feel
no,
like
but obviously
it's gonna
I-
take a
but
turn
look,
for the
I know,
worse,
you know,
Depends.
you
then-
have that type
It
of
depends.
judgment. You get it?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
have that judgment, G. That's
Like, you
what
can't
make
always
like
be
G,
100%.
these are the things that make you an alpha, bro. You know, like I could assess the situation. You know how to deal with these types of
Assess it
things,
quick,
bro.
yeah.
Like,
I went to last weekend. There was an event that we were supposed to kind of turn up to and just kind of meet a few people and shake a few hands. I happened to go with a few work people. So we was in there, and there was loads of people in there. We was having our little meet and greet section. You get me? Something kicked off on the stairs with something that we've heard, like a youth that we've seen just being funny for the whole night. In my head, I've just seen something kick off. I've seen the youth that I know, and I've seen the youth that's been causing trouble. Within 2 seconds, I was through the crowd, holding the youth by the waist, and I'm just telling everyone, up the stairs, up the stairs, up the stairs. So that was half, you're not fucking with my brethren when I'm around. And then that was half, security training kicked in. This guy has to be ejected immediately because he's fucking up the vibe. I was with my work people. I even forgot I was with my work people. And that's nothing to do with alpha, beta, nothing. But it's just mindset. It's how you live your life. It's how you move around people. It's the respect you even show.
yeah, bro.
Like, the respect you show to people will really show what you actually are. The way you talk to people, the
Exactly,
way your
fam.
mannerism is like. Because
Like-
an alpha is very respectful.
Exactly, because they
if you
know.
do it
What's I'm saying? They know. They assess when you know. Like you don't show up. Like a lot of BMers, like I said, people who get like they're easily triggered. How can you be? Can you be an alpha and you're easily triggered, bro?
Well, you're not really an alpha, are you?
Exactly, because you ain't even
You're
got to
just-
control
you're
your
just trying to
emotions,
give-
bro.
you're just trying to give
You
alpha
can't control
vibes.
your emotions,
That's
but
what
you
it is,
see what
because
I'm
you
saying?
can't
As a,
control your
Yeah.
emotions, yeah.
like, well, that's nuts, bro. Like, but these are the people, like you say, they will try to imitate, like they are, like by vain pride. Like they don't like. I
Ego,
don't know.
all them things. there.
Ego, like.
Crazy. It's a lot on, man.
No, it's true.
Shout out to the alphas.
Shout out to everybody, man.
Shout out to everyone, bro. Everyone's their own
Yeah,
person.
definitely
innit?
hot out the offers, but shout out to everyone. You know what I'm saying? Because realistically, fucking hell, blood. Like, alpha is not gonna want to do a shit job. Huh?
At the end of the day, we're all mere humans, man.
Yeah, we're just
That's
we
it.
are mere humans. Fuck all of the all of this and all that's is.
We
We're
all
just
bleed.
you get it.
Same way.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So
Everything full of
let me
people.
ask you a question. Yeah, do you lot think here? If say there's a man, his wife's the boss, like runs the things. Would he still be? Would he be considered a bit better?
He's not the alpha.
Is that the alpha?
I don't think he's the alpha.
It runs the things in the household.
Like say yeah,
Just
she
in
like,
general.
I don't. Yeah, like she's
No,
just the
it's
boss,
not.
innit? Like she run, like she's got.
Like he's got to ask
keys.
his wife first before he does anything.
No, but Shan, I get that, but
It's
there's
definitely not an alpha.
there's
male.
some things you're gonna have to like
it's
not
definitely
ask, but you let your wife know and like.
Yeah, there's
So-
a difference between
so
letting
wait,
them
wait,
know
wait,
and
so
asking for
we can
permission like a
establish, yeah,
child.
And trying
Aye.
to style it out like you're just
Like-
getting
like,
information.
No,
Yeah.
but obviously when
You
you're
know,
saying
as
to your
soon as
wife,
you get home now, she's gonna be
"Hey, yo,
like, "Why do you
babes,
need to go
I'm
this?"
I'm going out with the lads, but you're kind of slightly asking them, yeah, babes, I'm going out with the lads. innit?
And then what she says no, then what you say?
I'm coming home late, innit?
Nah, mate, no,
Leave the
no,
food
no,
on
no,
the stove,
no,
man.
no.
Don't worry when I'll
That
be
was
late.
so
Don't
funny.
wait out for me.
That was so fucking funny, Ayo.
But then
No,
that's
but in a
not
way,
being
yeah,
an alpha,
you're
innit? Like you're just there, like
In a way,
oh, I
you're
have to
slightly
ask my
asking, like,
missus.
no, because if you don't tell her and you go out, you come home late, the food is cold and she's vexed.
The food is cold. The food ain't there.
The food,
There ain't no
The food
food.
is
so you
cold.
kind of have
There ain't no
you kind of
food,
have to,
Yes.
you kind of have to wink,
What do
tell
you mean?
her, but
You've
you're
gone
slightly
out.
asking her.
No, but the thing is,
Yeah.
there's a difference between just going out and like
That's a
saying,
wink.
"Oh, babe, I'm going out for a bit," and then asking for permission. If you just go out and you haven't even let me know that you're going out, and it's like, "Oh, okay, so you've just gone out, cool." Don't be vexed when I do the same shit, you know. And you're like, "Oh, babe, where were you? You didn't pick up your phone while I was out, innit? I didn't think we were telling each other things anymore."
Wow, you see, you're petty.
What? Why is that petty though? It's true.
But why are you returning the same energy? You don't need to do that.
Well, you started it. I thought we were just playing the game of, oh, well, we're not telling our spouses
Yeah,
anything,
but you know,
so hey,
but you know how your
spaghetti-o.
gender gets done, man. I feel like you're slightly asking, but you're
No.
doing it in a nice way, innit? Like,
No, the thing is, you can be like, oh, do you know what, babe? I'm going out, you know. I'm going out with so-and-so. I'll
Can you-
see you
can you-
later.
can you really be
babe,
like
be
that,
like,
though?
yeah, cool,
yeah, can
bye.
you really do that? Because you
Yeah.
know how your gender acts, though.
Yeah?
You can be like that.
No.
No, you can be like that.
You're physically able to be like that, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Unless
can
you're in
you
a controlling
Is it worth it? Is
relationship.
what I'm asking.
If you're in a
Or some
controlling
situation.
relationship,
Yeah,
then no,
G.
that's not going to
Is it
work.
worth it?
Nah,
If you both have mutual respect for each other, then it will work. If you
But
say, oh, babe,
How
I'm
many
going out, cool.
relationships, and hold tight all the relationships out there that do have mutual respect for each other, but how many
shout out
relationships
to
really
you,
do?
man.
You know what I'm
Find
saying?
what you
I've
man
been in
have.
relationships like that, babe. I'm going out tonight. I'm not coming over. All right, cool. Have fun. Be safe.
Yeah,
Let
I'll
me
tell
know when
you.
you're home.
I'll
Cool.
tell you, I respect that.
Same thing goes for him. Oh, you know what? Me and the guys are going out. Cool. Be safe. Let me know you got home.
I mean, I hear that.
Done. The only reason you would be like, who you going out with? Why you going out? Or why was you home so late? Because you're controlling.
Yeah, you know
Because
what?
you're insecure.
I don't
Because you're
know.
thinking,
Personally,
oh, maybe she's out
the
there meeting
insecure-
someone
them
new.
kind of questions
No.
haven't left my mouth before.
Yeah.
I don't even like to do them kind of.
Because
I don't
you're not
think they
insecure.
Don't make sense,
Man
fam.
saying it's like you're rolling out and stuff.
Why?
I don't
No,
ask
I would-
questions.
No. I get that on some level. Because if anything
yeah,
happens
man,
to
man,
you, you
man,
know
you're
they were
going
with
with, but
so and
You're
so.
talking about more on a
But it
safety
depends
level.
in
Okay,
the
but
Yeah, I get
I'm
that.
going out with
And
Kanika,
those things
Shan.
should just be mentioned anyway.
Glendina.
Those things shouldn't have to be
Cool.
asked, bro.
I like it.
But you still
As
don't
an
know
alpha
them.
out here. You
Doesn't
know you
matter.
got you know you got to explain yourself out
No, but
here.
the thing is, even though he don't know it, at least he knows who to look through your socials for now and be like, you know what? Why
Yeah,
stay
but not
and
everyone
come
puts their
home?
name on their socials.
You'd find them, trust
listen.
me. They would have commented on your picture something, you'd find them. Or maybe that's just me.
If I say,
Like, if you don't know
No,
them,
but Shani, if I
but you've
say,
told
yeah,
them the names or whatever, you've told your other half the names of the
cap,
people
man.
that you're going out with, then like,
Shani,
okay,
you're
cool.
capping.
Just so they know who you're with.
Shani, you're capping.
And then something happens.
Shani, you're
You
capping.
don't have any of their details to be like, oh my God, what happened?
Details.
Do you know what you're
Yeah.
A
capping?
number,
man.
something.
Going far, man.
If I say I'm rolling with Mally, if I say I'm rolling with Mally, Chris, and
That's a
P,
big
and
grown
Shay,
man, that-
she's not finding none of them. Because none of them have their names in
No,
their
but,
things.
okay, no.
At least know.
But what I mean is, no, but
Numbers in case.
no, but
Yeah,
what I
let me
mean
have
is,
their
no, but
numbers,
say
you know.
something happens.
Got the-
Okay, the world that we
got
live
the
in
black
now,
book and
you
that,
got
yeah?
people out there throwing acid on people, you got people injecting stuff. You need to know what happened. So at least you've got one of their details. So if your other half ain't picking up and you're getting a bit worried, it's like, cool, you just mention just to be sure. I don't see that as controlling. That's just a safety thing.
Yeah, really and
Because it could be a thing like, oh, do you know what, babe? My phone died, whatever.
Really and truly, yeah, if your other half is out, yeah, more than likely he's with his your right hand man, yeah.
Of course.
So if something was to happen, that right hand man would more than likely tell his parent, yeah. And
Of
then
course.
his parent will eventually tell you, so you get the message.
Of course, yeah, one way or
Eventually.
another. Eventually, though.
The same
How
day.
long is eventually?
An hour. It's gonna be fast. If something bad's happened.
And what if you don't? What if the parents don't chat to you like that?
Bro, they're gonna chat you that
If they know that you're his girl, then that means you're not
No,
relevant.
but,
then.
no, but if the
Like,
parents
they
don't
know,
rate you,
but
they're most likely not going to tell
If the
you.
parents don't know you yet, like, or have any type of ties with you
No.
or understanding
Nah,
of your
P,
existence.
if the parents don't rate you at all, they're not going to tell you.
What do you mean if the parents?
They're going to be like,
Man's
oh.
on love, damn. It's crazy.
They're going to be like, oh, I didn't think to tell you. But because they don't rate you.
No, but obviously, if that's.
But I'm just saying, I don't think there's anything bad with letting your other half know who you're going out with.
No,
I don't
that's
see
fine.
that as anything
I see it
controlling
as
or anything.
Respect.
No, that
Yeah.
kinda is.
Something like I said,
Because you'd expect your other half to do the same thing. You'd be like, okay,
But
cool.
don't hound as I tell.
Don't be
I
belling
tell
off
man
my
them all the
phone.
time, like, listen.
No,
Oh,
don't be
ask
projecting your
girls no
insecurities
questions.
onto
No,
me.
flip. Don't
Yeah.
even have them.
No,
Yeah.
In the
yeah.
first place.
You don't need to hide nothing because they shouldn't be there.
Yeah,
In,
that's
in my
exactly-
head,
like,
I don't
that's
think
what that is.
to ask them questions. And girls even get pissed off because it's like, rah, why don't you ask them questions? Why don't you check up
Oh,
on man?
bro.
And I'm thinking, what?
Like,
So you
like-
actually want me to do that?
Yeah,
You-
yeah,
so you lot
it's
like
weird.
that
Like
shit?
to them, it's weird that you're not hounding me
I
down.
don't
Like,
need
like,
it, thing,
oh,
bro.
Why don't
I
you
don't-
ask
I
about
don't
my
have time for
girlfriend?
that.
Like,
Why do you? I don't
I
know
don't,
who they
care, I
are.
don't need to
Fucking
know
simple
them. I
life,
only
all
check
that
that. That's
fucking
your
shit,
life.
man.
You're
It's
out,
your
you're out,
business,
man.
like.
Enjoy. Message
like-
when you get home.
Don't even
Get
mess
it, man,
with
because I didn't
joking,
ask
yeah,
you your
mess-
friends.
Used to, you know what that is?
Blow
That you're
it,
too
man.
used to them controlling man, fam.
They-
That's what it is, bruv. Like,
The
Yeah, but
weak
it's
men.
from that stuff that Shannon was saying, blood. When they're told that the abuse is love, that's what they get addicted to, and that's where that shit comes from.
No, but
And
they
that
don't stop
abuse
this
comes
Disney
coming
love,
in the
man.
form of
trying to
mental
make me
abuse,
look
almost
as
Doesn't have to
emotional
be a
abuse.
Disney
me a
love.
righteous
It's Disney,
upstanding
fam,
man,
man.
trying to make me look like something wrong
understand?
with
Too
me,
many
bro,
fairy
fam.
tales,
Like,
man.
About to ask you questions.
no,
Ask me
man.
no
Like,
questions,
my head
man.
thinking about
Okay,
how to
prime
organise life.
example
Yeah.
of Disney not promoting that kind of love, yeah,
Yeah.
Disney's
is
foul,
Frozen.
man.
I watched Frozen once.
What's Frozen about? I don't
yeah, I
know.
watched
The
it
sister's
once
got
slowly.
ice powers or whatever, and the other sister falls in love with some prince. He's like seventh in line, whatever. He turns out he don't care if she dies. He just wanted to be king. But in the beginning, he was there giving this pretense of, oh my God, we have so much in common. Oh my God, we're just so great together. And turned out to be an asshole. That's not a fairy tale love. And it turned out in the end that all they needed was each other's love, the sisters. They
Yeah, but
didn't need
that's-
no one else
that
to
is
come in
fairy tale,
between
'cause
that.
in reality,
And she ended up
people
finding
settle-
someone
yeah,
else
People
to
settle
love.
for that
You have
person.
to think about what that's projecting on the minds of these.
But it's
young
showing,
females
but it's
now,
showing
bro.
little kids like, look, sometimes something seems perfect and it's not, and that's okay. It doesn't need to be
Is that-
perfect,
is that what
but you
got
need
from
to look
that?
out
I
for
got a
it.
whole different message from
What did
you
you get
said.
from it?
I want to go back.
I
into
know.
talking
What did
about
you get
the-
from it? What did you get from it? I want to hear your perception was.
Perspective.
What was your perspective, bro? I want to hear that.
But sometimes things seem perfect and they're not,
Yeah.
and then you need to get out of that situation because it ain't perfect.
I'm gonna be honest, because I
Mm-hmm.
watched Frozen, and I watch a lot of Disney films. I've watched, like we all have,
Mm-hmm.
but obviously, that we can't hide from the fact that Disney just put messages out there that are mad, right? Now this Frozen thing, you have to understand, they made a man seem like he will come across as Prince Charming, but he will definitely deceive you. And although your love might end up being natural and fine in the end, maybe, he's gonna break your heart. He's gonna break your heart, he's gonna use you, in a worse way. He's going to take you away from what you know, and separate you probably from people you love mentally.
Bro, this sounds like an abuser.
No, I think about the film.
Yeah.
And then,
No, but it's true. That's how it comes across,
and
though.
They always paint that story.
And then, like you said, you don't need anyone else's love but the love of your sister, right? Of course, she's her literal sibling in the film. But think about this. What's one of the biggest movements right now with the whole Me Too supporting? Right?
ABCDEFG.
Not even the alphabet gang just yet. Right? This whole sisterhood thing.
Alphabet gang.
This whole idea that we're all females that can band together. We don't need men for anything. We just need ourselves. It's a sisterhood. This is literally a hashtag. It's a hashtag right now. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to think about it. If they put that mindset into young females from now, and make them grow to feel like this is what a man does, but fuck them, I just need my sisterhood, and then bring in the alphabet gang situation. Bro, it's just agenda, and what Disney just does best.
No,
basically.
I didn't get that from that.
Push the agendas now.
I mean,
No, because previous Disney
it's
films,
perspective though,
what
innit?
have previous Disney
It's
films shown you? Sleeping Beauty. Oh, it's okay to wake up and just marry a stranger that you just met like literally 2 seconds after opening your eyes. Ariel, it's okay to lose your voice and to chase after a man and abandon your royal duties. Snow White, another one. It's okay to just move in with random men. They could have done anything.
Yeah,
but it's okay to
Disney's
move
far.
in with them.
Disney's far. This
This
what I'm
is
saying.
like,
Disney's far.
apart from Lilo and Stitch, which showed you sibling love.
Yeah, but
Because Nani never chose no man over Lilo. It was always about Lilo.
there's
That
always
is it.
something though. There's always something, man.
But I just feel like
There's always something with Disney. Though.
like, yeah, Frozen kind of shows you like, you know, guys can be very toxic. Maybe you don't need them in your
Lilo
life,
and
which
Stitch
isn't
is
a
hard.
great message. But at the same time, it's kind of showing you a small
It's not
reality
even a great
of
message because it's
a
given
percentage
very,
of what men can be like.
It's
Not
a s-
every guy is like that.
It's a subtle meaning, but you have to understand when things are delivered, when real life political issues are delivered to the sponge of a young mind in a song form.
Yeah.
Song form being the easiest way to memorize
Ooh.
anything in the world,
Sorry, I'm so sure.
even for an adult. And children don't forget any song they hear. They can hear an adult song, a TV, advert song, whatever song,
Yeah.
and they will be able to recite it like they wrote the song in like the first time hearing it.
Yeah.
So, and think about how many times a child watches Frozen, knows them songs back to back, knows the plot line back to back, and it's just going deeper and deeper into the psyche. You'll grow with that same psyche. We don't lose the psyche; it's just still there. But we're mature now. That psyche matures, but those things become memories.
Yeah.
Or we grow with the lessons they've taught us. We just mature with those lessons. That's how it works. And now you're thinking about it in the way an adult would. Before, when you're a child, you don't have feelings
don't
like
think
that
this-
because
Yeah.
you're not of the age to have those feelings. You're not supposed to. When you're an adult, you have those feelings. You process that shit
That's what
different.
makes you an adult, innit?
You're not gonna look at it through the eyes of a child no more. So when all that shit that plays in your mind about sisterhood and men are bullshit, fuck men, I'm just gonna fuck over men because they're gonna try and fuck me over first, and all that bullshit comes out. It's like, are we really being that stupid and not clocking that we're just pushing the cycle round and round? And so I feel like Disney obviously are definitely responsible for a lot of fuckery messages.
Because you're messing with a guy who could treat you perfectly fine, but then because of that, now he's
Yeah,
not.
of course.
Yeah, but she was blindsided from the instant. There's always moments where
Because she's
you
an
can
idiot.
clock, but they'll show it.
It was
like
that point where
he's
Elsa
the
was like,
one.
you can't marry a man you've just met. That was like the logic.
That's logic right there.
Sorry.
very-
Instant
that's a
panic.
I
very
thought that
small
was
buffer.
a mad thing, bro, fam.
That one is.
Extremely small.
G,
buff.
you
That
see
just
how the way I
flew
was
by,
sitting
guys.
here, it just the rolls from behind the mic, like it was hilarious.
Take
fam.
your line to the forest.
But,
the episode
Yeah,
of the forest.
I don't know, innit? I just feel like there's a lot of things out there that you can put onto children and then they'll just grow up with it.
Shout out
And
to
the older
Disney,
they get
man.
up.
Exactly,
No,
bro.
not really a shout out to
children
Disney.
are
Showing
biology.
showing false dreams and them thing there.
Yeah, but
Bro, 'cause
only now.
No, but obviously, if they look at this, like, cool. Out of all generations, what's the easiest one to influence? Children.
Yeah, of
Exactly.
course.
Get it,
But it's
like,
because their minds are like sponges.
Yeah.
But that's why I go back to the fact of you shouldn't tell kids, oh yeah,
But
a
they
girl
fuck-
likes you
they
because
fuck
she's
our
being
generation
because she's
up,
being
though.
mean to you, she
That's
likes you, or
proven.
because a boy's being mean to you, he likes you. That's a bad message to give. You shouldn't
Of
give
course,
that
it's a bad business to give.
because then that leads to all the Disney
what you should be
stereotypes of
teaching
love.
Is like, bro, he doesn't know how to communicate his love correctly, bro.
Yeah. And it's like, well, no.
well,
Just
man,
like the saying, like when kids were little, like little boys, oh, you shouldn't cry. Why? You're allowed to cry. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but it's different.
There's a time and a
you
place
have
to
to
cry.
remember. Look, no, listen.
No,
you
but
see
why
this,
is there a
see, this is a
time and
big one, yeah.
place?
Because I'm even a person that always says, yeah, anyone can cry. It don't matter. But we have
Yeah.
to remember we're in a different society, in a different time. We're coming from a time where literally, if you were born male, you are going army soon. We don't have time for crying. We can't take criers in the army. Because criers in the army get killed or they get people killed. That's how real life was from back as from 1950s, way back even
Sorry,
before that.
I thought it was coming near me. I
All
panicked.
back to the Roman times.
Yeah.
What do you mean
Yeah.
crying? You're going to have to go out there and work for your family or tend the sheep and that. Have people try to come steal your goats. You're going to have to kill them and that. Crying. So this is the mentality that the world's coming from. We're just in an age now where everyone can just be pampered and shit.
Yeah,
you get what I'm
pampered,
saying?
yeah,
So it's
that's
like
But
they
there's some
cry.
people out there that still have that, like, boys shouldn't cry.
Yeah,
Why?
because
Because now
it's-
you've
it's
just
innate.
conditioned a male
It's
that isn't
innate
going to be
though.
able to communicate his feelings
It's-
because
it's
you've now
innate.
told him
No,
he's
but
not
you
allowed
should
to
still
cry.
be able to
It's innate.
communicate your
Listen,
feelings without
Not
what you have to do,
always.
look, listen, this is the thing. There's no wrong and there's no right in this. Boys aren't allowed to cry.
Yeah, 'cause you
there's
can
just a
cry.
way you're supposed to explain it to a child.
Yeah.
There's circumstances, there's times for it, but it's not every time you cry. Not every time something happens, you start tearing up. Yeah, if something crazy happens and you find a private place and you shed your tears, but don't just blubber because
Yeah, but I feel
your
like
emotions
sometimes.
rise up.
Yeah, but sometimes even the private crying thing isn't always a good thing.
Well, boy, as a man,
'Cause
it's
then if
different,
you end
innit?
up
Because
being with
like,
someone-
for females, listen, think about it like this. There's
No, 'cause
certain
I don't always
emotions.
cry in front of
No,
black
I'm not
people.
talking about crying. There's certain emotions that females go through and certain things females go through that men can't go through, right? That females do privately because they don't want to show anyone else. Doesn't matter what it is, everyone's individual, right? So just as a man, we cannot allow certain emotions to be shown because we are, doesn't matter what society is trying to do now, we are a certain structure in society and we are strong. Yeah, it's hard, yeah, oh, don't hide your emotions. Men are committing blah, blah, blah on a serious way, but I'm a Christian. I believe there's spiritual aspects involved. So I'm not just going to put it down to mental health. Do you get what I'm saying? And spiritual
Yeah.
aspects do affect mental health. It's just that real. If the world want to ignore it, they can ignore it, but it's fucking real.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
It's coming here.
realistically, like, it's just the way you explain things to people. Like, yeah, you can cry, but explain
Yeah.
the times that you cry. Like, we come from generations where we didn't have pupsies like that. Everyone didn't have a pups, so they didn't even have that conversation. It was their mum telling them don't cry, and your mum was the one that beat you. She was the one that fed you. She was kind of scary, but you loved her, and she loved you, and it was all nice. But she still told you don't fucking cry, and the only reason she had to do it is because it was her job to be daddy and mummy.
Yeah.
So she just thought that was the right thing to do. This is what daddy would say. So let me just say it.
I teach you to be strong,
You
man.
understand what I'm saying? So this is where
get
these
me?
things come from. Like,
Those are the seeds
but
to
surely
the
there's
alpha.
strength in
Those are the
acknowledging your
seeds to
emotions.
the
No?
alpha.
there is, but this is what I'm
Seeds of
saying. People need
alpha.
to
Yeah.
explain it properly.
You get me? Those
My
are the
mum
seeds
always
what grow. Like, you
explains
get
shit
me,
real
fam? Because,
properly to me.
alright, cool.
Yeah.
As
I
you
didn't
said,
always do
yeah.
it
Because
properly,
my
but
dad's
you
not
get me.
overly emotional, but my mum's trying to instill that into my brother. Like, it's okay, you know. If you're feeling a
don't
type of
lock
way, it's
emotions
okay.
up. Yeah.
Yeah. Where my dad just kind of bottles things up. No hate to my dad. I'm just throwing that out there in case he ever watches this. But it's like, he's kind of showing my brother like, well, no, don't show your emotions kind of thing. Where my mum's like, no, it's okay to show your emotions.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
But
No
it's
one's
based on
telling
how
you you
wanna
have to sit
show
there
it,
and
like
be a
you-
brick.
Like, a man has to find his own way of showing his emotions.
course. As
long as it's healthy.
Yeah, you get me, in a healthy, like, in a
Yeah.
way, in it. Like, that's a personal thing you can say, in it. Like, you
Yeah,
can't
of
really say
course.
bottle it. Some people are cool with bottling it up, bro, and dealing with it themselves, innit?
But sometimes bottling it up doesn't always make for a good partner either.
No,
Because
but
then
you know
you're
what I'm
left
saying?
sitting there thinking, okay, we're together, we're supposed to be a team, so surely you must be able to express things to me like I would to you.
No, but that's my point. You should, like, if you're bottling it up, you should be able to bottle it up and express, like, because you can still express how hurt you are.
But some people
without-
don't.
Well, then they're.
Some
like,
people just
if-
brush
if
it off like,
look,
cool,
look,
whatever.
if it affects them, if it affects them, they like it makes them they're not paying attention to life or something
Fuck
cool. Then I hear your point. But if they do that and they're calm, then there's no problem. That's just
No.
them.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong
You
with
get me? Like,
being
some
that way. I'm
people are
just
strong-
saying
like,
sometimes.
you know what it is? Some people are strong. Like, have a stronger mind in it. Like, when it comes to right, even things like, say for example, another person might wanna feel they have to express themselves in a more outward leeway, they might not be like that. They can keep it to themselves, and like I say, when they are by themselves, they might shed their tear, and that's their way of outletting it, bro.
That's fine, but sometimes, like, what I mean is like, it kind of stops communication altogether.
No, but you should be
you
able
ask that person what's wrong. They don't tell you nothing.
No, but you see what I'm saying? That one thing about it is that, you know? Cool. If you're like, say for example, I'm pissed off, like, or what, and you're saying what's wrong. I'm not gonna, like, if you're asking them and they're obviously in a pissed off mood and they say nothing, obviously that is a problem, because they should. If you're angry, you say I'm upset about something. I'll talk, and like I said, it's on them to communicate and get it across to you at some point because of who you are to them. Like, depending on who you are to them.
Because like, I've been guilty of doing that before, where it's like partners ask me what's wrong and I've said nothing, but it's simply because it's like maybe I'm just overthinking it, so I've left it alone. If I still feel the same way the next day, then we're gonna have a discussion, because it's like, actually, you know what? I thought that feeling was gonna go and it didn't go. But some people don't have that full stop. It's just like, nah, nothing, and they just keep it bottled in your thinking to yourself, okay. And you feel the tension in the air. It's like some sort of electricity that's just there buzzing around, and no one's communicating.
That's mad. Just walk away, be vexed, and then come back and like nothing happened.
No, see, that's toxic.
It's not.
That is toxic.
Well, if that's how,
because if I express how I feel, she's gonna get upset. There's an argument. I'd rather just
but not necessarily.
Go somewhere.
Not
some
necessarily.
Crisps,
it could be a thing you have a discussion. No, but you could have a conversation about it. Cool. If the conversation gets heated, you know what? We're gonna pick this up when we're both calmer.
Then that proves my point.
No,
why
but
did I
if
open up then?
Yeah, but if it gets to that point, but it shouldn't be a thing where you question why did I open up. You've opened up, cool. If that person takes it that way, they take it that way. They're allowed. They're allowed their feelings as well. Their feelings are just as valid as yours.
You can't be vexed because I'm vexed. That's the idiot thing.
Why?
Because why are you annoyed that I'm annoyed? Just see.
I could be annoyed at the fact that you didn't tell me why you were vexed. You waited a whole week to tell me why you were vexed.
No, I told you though.
That's annoying, because it's like, well, why?
I told you I'll go in my corner.
But you could have told me, but you could have told me in the moment that I asked you.
Huh?
You could have told me in the moment that I asked you what's wrong, or the next day,
and
been like, oh, do you know what? Actually,
but what if I want to be in my own space, eat my crisps, and be happy, and then calm down?
What kind of crisps is this? Because
Walkers, Lidl's, anyone.
Walkers are not that great.
But but jokes aside,
Said Walkers.
No, but some men rather just
maybe in size of the bags.
Yeah.
But
it's only Sensations that I really like. The one that is like.
You don't eat prawn cocktail like?
No, ready salted or salt and vinegar.
I said salt and vinegar.
I know about the prawn cocktail.
That's an elite. Fine cuisine, you know.
Elite.
Nah, mate. Do you know what ones used to be elite? The barbecue rib ones. Those ones used to be elite. They don't even make them no more.
You talk about barbecue. Because I don't know
no,
about
it used to say barbecue rib. Don't let me find it for you.
What colour was that packet?
Black.
No, you bugged out. I'm sure it was just barbecue.
It used to say barbecue rib on it.
I didn't know if I saw a rib. But I definitely... Maybe you're thinking about hula hoops.
No! I know what I'm thinking of.
Nah.
I know what I'm thinking of.
No, but I'm thinking the black one's a different flavour. I don't think it's barbecue rib.
No.
You're thinking of when they did the Marmite edition.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm talking to Aya.
No, we're going to find it.
What you're talking about is just barbecue. I'm very sure.
Yeah, let's see.
Barbecue rib.
We need to get the...
Barbecue rib. Am I lying? Barbecue rib. People, can we just see barbecue rib? Barbecue rib.
Wait, man. This
actually
is
right. Barbecue rib.
Wait, man. Wait. We need to understand. What did you do here?
We need to understand.
A quick Photoshop job. Wait, hold on.
Don't play with food, mate. Like, I love food too much. Don't play. I know what I'm talking about.
I'm glad this didn't come up on screen, bro.
What? Barbecue rib.
Nah, they did something mad, fam.
No, you did something mad.
They changed the packet. I know. They changed the packet at some point in time.
No, mate.
What?
Because it wasn't even a direct black packet. It used to be like a blacky grey.
Man.
It's barbecue rib.
No, this is the packet I'm talking about. This is the original fucking barbecue.
Look how old that is. Do I look like I'm that ancient?
That's when they stopped making barbecue.
Well, there you go. But I grew up on
barbecue rib. I knew it.
But I grew up on this one.
You were failing me, G.
I
knew it. But I said they changed. They had to
I
change the
grew
packet,
up on this one.
I didn't. But when I'm saying barbecue, bro, I'm thinking even the wording on that don't look correct.
Yeah, bro. It used to be barbecue, bro.
So on Photoshop, bare barbecue ribs up, it fucks you up.
Nah, mate.
That's too funny.
No. I know what I was on about.
I'm from the old school, man.
You're from way back when.
I lie, man.
I said way back when. We're not that old, man.
Yeah, I was just joking.
I'm not like the youngest.
Everyone
Young
thinks,
men
yeah,
here.
because you're like 21. It's cool.
Young men,
We're
young
only
men.
like 3 years older than you. Let's just say it like that.
50 years, mate, but all right.
Whoa.
All right.
That was a joke, guys.
Was it though?
Oh, was it unicorn? No, I'm joking.
Oh my God, was it uni fun?